Jesus Christ. Have you seen how many views that flipping new Ariana Grande music video got? Flipping heck. Does that say 80 million? Thank You Next music video got 80 million views. Oh my god. I actually listened to that song because Isha's a big fan of it. It's one of her favourite songs. It's literally in her bio. God, and I listened to the song and I was... it was a little bit cringy, but then it made me feel chronically depressed. So let's not talk about that. Let's make a tangent. What up, my brothers? Welcome to a new video. Smash like right now. A story video. You guys actually seem to really enjoy these story videos and I appreciate it so much. Apparently I'm really good at telling stories and my story videos are very amusing. Apparently they're very amusing. Everyone giggles, everyone laughs during them. I actually do have quite a few interesting stories, so I should be able to make these story videos pretty much indefinitely. However, I feel like me making more regular story videos is just going to encourage me to do more crazy stuff in my actual life to make better story videos. I mean, it would be a lot easier just for me to lie thinking about it. But no, I'm an authentic YouTuber. I am honest. Because I say that I'm honest, that means I'm honest, right? Today I'm going to be talking about a past friend. I'm going to be talking about a friend that I used to have back in year 5, year 6. He's probably going to watch this video thinking about it. I hope he doesn't see this video, to be fair, because I'm pretty much talking schmidt about him on a camera. But I just want to say to him, if he is watching this video, we've changed, you know, we both have changed. I doubt that he's the same person that he was before. You know, when we were friends, we were much younger and much dumber. So even though he did do stuff that was kind of out of order, we both did, it doesn't mean that, you know, I hate him now. It doesn't mean that, you know, I have beef with him now. I don't. These are things that just happened in the past. I'm going to try my hardest to retell them properly. I'm not like saying his name or anything. I'm not going to share his social media or anything like that because that's just out of order. But I wanted to talk about a friend that I used to have who was very much a bad example. And I feel like a lot of people can kind of relate with this. And when I was a kid, I didn't really understand it. My parents were the first people to actually say, yeah, this guy's a bad example. But when it came to school, he was cool. Everyone thought he was a cool guy. And because of that, I was like, oh yeah, he can't be a bad example because he's popular. That's what I thought to myself. He hung around with a lot of girls. So this was back in year 5, back in junior school. And I didn't have many friends, I'm not going to lie. I mean, I still don't have any friends, so nothing's changed pretty much. But this time, at least, I'm not hanging around with the wrong people. I feel much better saying that now. No, I'm actually depressed as hell. I didn't really have many friends and I was so desperate to be popular. I was so desperate to talk to girls and I thought to myself, you know, if I become friends with someone who is popular, I'll become popular myself. And this guy, he was popular. And for some reason, we got on really well. Like, I don't remember how we became friends, but we instantly clicked. And he really was a good guy half the time, I would say. I haven't actually talked to him for many years. So that's pretty fantastic. So pretty much what happened is we became friends at junior school and we actually lived very close to each other. We actually live on the same road, thinking about it. It's probably like a 3-minute walk. If he wants to jump me or anything, you know, it's a 3-minute walk to my house, which is really unfortunate. Everyone smashed like to increase my safety. But pretty much because he lived quite close to me, it was very easy to hang out with him. And we did a lot of things together because we went out all the time. And there's so many stories I have about him thinking about it. I'm going to pick 3 stories to tell you guys rather than tell you a bloody 1,000. Let's go through 3 things that we did together that were quite funny. We both wanted girlfriends. And instead of just having girlfriends at school, we decided to find a girlfriend who lived close to us. Literally next to his house. I don't want to be too specific, but near his house, like literally a 1-minute walk away. There were these girls and they were younger than us, which thinking about it is weird, but we literally just went to their house and we just started hanging out with them. And it's really weird how it worked because I don't even know how we started talking to them. We were literally playing out, I think, and they were just there. And then we ended up going into their back garden and playing on their swings and stuff. I don't even remember. And it was really awkward because he was with this girl who he actually really fancied. And I was kind of stuck with her sister. And I had no interest in her. Oh my god, it was so awkward. So he was like trying to get with his girl and he was constantly like, oh Cameron, you need to get with her sister. It would be amazing. And then I was there going, yeah, but I don't really like her. And that was pretty fantastic. And I don't even remember very well actually thinking about it, what happened. But it was just so funny. I've just realised how bad this story video might turn out, thinking about it, because I'm not literally giving any detail at all. God dang it. It's just weird, though, how we went from hanging out with them a lot to literally never talking to them again. I haven't talked to these two girls. I haven't even seen them, thinking about it. They may be, like, in a Turpin household, you know, they may be locked up, because, I mean, I've not seen them go outside once for the past 4 or 5 years, and that's pretty problematic, I think. I remember we used to hang out with them a lot, and then one day we just never did. Like, we just stopped hanging out with them, so... That's a pretty intense story, I know. The second thing that we did that was actually much more intense was... Okay, this is not going to sound funny at all, but I used to be kind of fascinated with the idea of... How can I make this sound normal? I can't. Right, okay. I used to be... I don't know what it was, but I liked roads. Like, I liked how some roads had imperfections. Like, it added character to the roads. Oh my god, I don't even believe how sad this is. And literally, for some reason, I wanted to apply something to the road. Like a colour, like spray paint or something to it. To mark it as my own. I don't flipping get it. This is the worst story video ever. And we never had spray paint. However, we did play with fire. And I thought to myself in my mindset, oh, that's going to create soot on the ground and it's going to look cool on the road. Because it'll be there forever. That's what I thought anyway. And we literally... committed arson. We were literally burning things right outside my house because there's a road near it, and we literally were burning things right outside my house. And we were burning things, and my dad came out and he started shouting at me because I was playing with fire. And that was pretty interesting. And I'm very surprised how he caught me, to be fair, because he couldn't see us, so he must have smelt the fire. Like, it just didn't make any sense. I don't even remember how the fire was started, but we literally were on a public road making a fire in plain sight. Like, loads of houses could see us. I was right next to my house. What were we doing? Like, genuinely, this is the thing that is ridiculous. We were both so stupid. Like, we did so many stupid things. I think after we did that, after we committed arson, my dad was like, no, you're not hanging out with him again. And yet, I hung out with him again. I don't know how that worked. This story, I promise, is more funny. I went to his house for a sleepover, and I used to love sleeping over his house. I don't know what it was about it. I think it was because, like, I'm so used to having a lot of boundaries at my house. Like, I still do. And at his house, it was the complete opposite. His parents were a lot more lenient. And I don't know why, but I really enjoyed just staying up, and I never really got that ability to do anything like that when I was at my own house. So because of that, I was really excited to sleep over. And, you know, his parents were really nice. We did a lot of things, you know, actually thinking about it. I went over to his house, you know, they'd feed me. That was great. We used to be addicted to energy drinks. We thought energy drinks were cool. I remember we used to get like 4 for £1 cans of energy drinks. And then, like, they changed the brand. So it went from Red Rooster to Emerge, I think. And we literally were so sad about that. Looking at it now, that's probably the saddest thing ever. You know, they rebranded an energy drink, and we were like, literally, I swear we put up like a post saying, bring back Red Rooster, even though it was the same as Emerge. They just have different names for branding. Like, it's the saddest thing ever looking at it now. But I remember I used to go around his house. I used to hang out with him there. We went out many times. I think we watched a race or something. Like, literally, one of his parents took us out to a race, and he let me watch the race. Like, he must have paid admission as well. Like, his family were really nice to me. And thinking about it now, you know, we did do things wrong, but we were both as bad as each other. You know, I could sit here and be like, oh, he did loads of bad things to me, but I did a lot of bad things, like, under my conscious decision. So what actually happened is one time I went for a Schmidt in his toilet. This is so flipping weird. And I can't even believe I did this. Thinking, like, this story makes no sense. I went to the toilet and the flush didn't work. So I left the lid open, and literally I went into his room and pretended nothing happened. And then his one of his parents got really angry at me, and he was flipping terrifying. You know, when I was a kid, I was quite small. I wasn't even tall or anything. And because of that, it was very easy to intimidate me, and he terrified the hell out of me. I was so scared. And I remember he was shouting like, "You never leave the toilet seat open, especially when there's in there, Cameron." He got so angry, and I was terrified. I was so scared, and it was just flipping ridiculous. Like, he got so angry, but then thinking about it, why didn't I close the lid? Like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, I don't know if this story video is even funny at all, but I don't even know. And the last thing I want to talk about, yeah, I know there's a fourth thing. I didn't realise that this video was going to be kind of this bad. Sorry about that. The fourth thing that happened is when we stopped being friends, he hacked into my Facebook account. And He wanted to be a hacker. We both did. We both thought it was cool to be a hacker. We bought anonymous masks. I remember we were walking one day and we were training, you know, the speech that Anonymous do. They're a hacking group. They have like a chant. Oh, here we go. We are Anonymous. We are Legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. Pretty edgy, you know? Expect us. And we practiced this. We were literally walking around in public with Anonymous masks. And we literally were chanting this, like trying to practice. So we were pretty pathetic. And when we stopped being friends, he, you know, pretended that he hacked my Facebook account, when actually all he did was I logged into my Facebook account on his computer, so it just saved the details pretty much. I was an idiot. Okay, that was my fault completely. And he literally changed my profile picture to a penis. And I remember, oh my god, all my friends messaged me saying stuff like, "Is that yours?" Because it was a micro penis. And you know what, it wasn't funny, and it caused me a lot of harm. It made me cry, and it was just pretty sad thinking about it. And I don't know what the message of this video is. I just wanted to talk about something that actually happened, you know, with a bad friend, bad example friend, whatever. I want to mention that, again, you know, it wasn't just him. I mean, he didn't really do anything specifically wrong to me. I mean, there was a time where he kind of like beat me up thinking about it, and he was very rough with me. But like, we were boys, you know, I can't really be like, oh, he was treating me crap. We weren't even like teenagers then, you know, so I'm not going to be like that. But at the end of the day, the message of this video is don't hang out with the wrong people. If people are making you do stuff, if people are constantly doing stuff wrong and they're encouraging you to do things that are illegal, you know, just don't do it. Like, I know for a fact that he does, like, well, he used to do drugs. I know for a fact that he smokes, you know, I don't want to get too, like, personal or anything, but I know that he smokes, for example, and obviously that means that, you know, he is a bit of a bad example in that respect. Because, you know, we were so young. You know, you can smoke if you're 16 or 18 or whatever. Like, I don't care. Like, that's not completely against the rules. It doesn't show that you're a bad person. But, you know, if you're 14, which I believe he was, and he was smoking, like, it's bad. It's a bad example. And this is the thing at the end of the day. Don't hang out with the wrong people, especially if you're vulnerable. It's better to have no friends than have friends that, you know, put a lot of pressure on you to do things that are potentially illegal. I don't know if this video is going to get me in trouble thinking about it. To be fair, he always used to call me small, and he always used to make fun of, like, my height. I saw him recently, and I'm taller than him. So, you know, Papa Cameron, yeah, I'm boxing as well. I'm doing boxing training. So you want to fight me? You're angry at me? Fight me. Actually, don't. He weighs a lot more than me. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching this video. Leave me a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new today. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll be seeing you guys later. Goodbye.